Okay, so this is just a review on the volume 1 of the Genshin Impact capsule figures. And price wise, it should retail for around, like, for a whole set you should find them for around like $50 to $70. I wouldn't pay more than 50 to 70, and I would not buy these for when I see people buying them for on Mercari for like $25 to $30 each individually. Don't do that. Just buy the whole set. You'll probably find them on like either Amazon or eBay. But one caveat is, which is why I'm making a review video, there is a lot of fake ones out there, but you kind of want to look out for. So I'm kind of gonna show you how to tell the difference between the fake ones and the real ones. So this is like the official advertisement for it. You'll see that this is the actual real one, where the colors you'll see are a lot more vibrant and whatnot. And then when I show you the fake one, you'll kind of get an idea which one's a fake one. So the fake one, you'll see, if you look at the Paimon's face, you'll see that they all look kind of really off, and their colors are also like a lot really off. Whereas if you look at the actual real one, the eyes are not as derpy looking, and they also look a lot more plastic looking as well too. So kind of just to show you side by side. So if you look at the Paimon there, and then you look at the actual real one, it looks nothing like it, and it's a lot cuter. So be very, very, very careful when you're buying these figures online, especially if you're buying them off of Amazon. If you see them for going for someone selling these for a whole set for around $30, don't buy them. You'll most likely end up getting like a fake one. So I'm kind of going to be opening this while I kind of explain what these are. So the volume 1, it comes in a set of 6. If normally you'll get the capsule versions as opposed to the blind box version. The blind box version is the one that comes with the Klee, a chance of getting the Klee, but I would assume the chance of getting that is really low. I see people selling the Klee for like $100. I would not buy it, especially with the other sets of figures coming out, which you could get a Klee, which looks kind of a lot cuter. I would say in general, if I had a choice between buying this set and the other sets coming out, I would buy the other sets, and I'll kind of explain why. So if you bought them in the capsule figure, they'll kind of come in this form where you'll get a stand, you get like a little bag, and then so the stands you kind of just put together. It's very simple. Kind of just shove that in, and then you kind of just shove it into like the back of their heads. One issue I do notice with these figures is they kind of have like a forward lean to them. A lot of them, I kind of had to bend them a little bit back. With the Duluc one, they kind of stand up perfectly, as opposed to you'll see in the Amber here where she kind of bends forward like a little bit. And I'll kind of give you like a size measurement of these as well too in a bit. So kind of just to go over, mainly to look out for the fake ones, right? So they're around like a little bit shy of 2 inches tall. So these figures are very, 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 very small. But quality wise, I would say they're pretty good. They seem pretty sturdy, and at first I thought they'd be like really flimsy, but you really won't really see them breaking at all. And then so aside from volume 1, I don't really know where to put the, I guess I'll put them like on the side here. Aside from volume 1, there will also be volume 2 that's coming out, which comes with Zhongli, Keqing, Child, Chi-Chi, Ganyu, and Zhao. So those will be coming out, I think they're out already, and they're already shipping out in Japan, so you might want to be on the lookout for them. Again, they should go for around like $50 to $70 for a whole set. And as I mentioned, there are other sets that are coming out that you'll find on the Genshin Impact store, which they're selling. On the Genshin Impact store, they're selling these Genshin Impact Battlefield figures, which I'll kind of do a review when I do get them. So those should be a little bit bigger, and it does come with a Klee as well too, which is why I really wouldn't understand why someone would pay like $100 for like a Klee figure that's this small. Don't do that, because at that point you're just kind of paying the scalpers. And then so I really like these. If you're gonna buy like Genshin Impact merch, I would probably consider buying these as opposed to buying like a acrylic stand, which is kind of, I really don't get acrylic stands. I personally would not buy them. Whereas I feel like figures are a lot more cuter and more detailed, especially if you're gonna have them on like a display. Again, just Venti kind of has this problem too, where if you're to kind of put him flat, he kind of leans forward. So the stands, you kind of have to like bend back a little bit. You don't want to snap it, but you want to bend them back a little bit so they actually stand up straight a lot more. Okay. The Battlefield figures are out. You'll find them on the Genshin Impact TMALL store, I believe. And then they're going to start shipping them. I think they already started shipping them already, because I think I have one coming in soon, which I'll show you a sample of and what they look like. Again, I wouldn't pay more than $50 to $70 for all these if you were to buy from a third party. And if not, then for the Battlefield figures, just go directly on the Genshin Impact TMALL store. I think you just have to make like a Taobao account, and then you can buy directly from them. From what I see, it's not really scalped too badly. So again, that's pretty much it. Would I recommend these figures? I probably would, but just really look for the fake ones again. And if you really can't tell the difference between the fake ones, just make sure if you see like a really derpy looking face Paimon, or if you look at them, they just look kind of really off, and their colors are just like very shiny, like a shiny plastic, then you know it's the fake one. Again, just very easy to tell the difference. And I mainly use the Paimon in order to tell the difference between them. Alright, so that's it. The next video will probably be when I do the Battlefield figures, which I'll get soon. Alright, thank you.